Commander, you have the General on the line. He's saying it's something urgent.
All right, put him through and clear my schedule for the afternoon, would you? If he's calling, that means it's big.
Sure thing, Commander. Putting him through now.
General, hope that you're doing well. I was just about to. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. Does that mean. Absolutely, sir. We'll get on it right away. Will G-Force be taking. Yes, don't worry. We'll take care of it.
How can I help, G Commander? Was he talking about the current situation in the Hollow Earth?
He wasn't. It was about something even more pressing.
More pressing than that? What is it?
Apparently, a couple of civilians are getting close to the truth. Two guys with a podcast. Damn podcasters. They've been watching all of Toho's kaiju propaganda and discussing it on this show of theirs. They're getting closer to realizing that it's all real. Godzilla, King Ghidorah, the Zillions, Gorgo's magical urine, all of it. Sure, the movies they're watching are fiction, but there's going to be a hole in one of our real-world cover-ups at some point.
A Godzilla podcast? G-Force is really taking this seriously, huh? What do they want us to do?
They want to recruit them, set them up in their own little studio on the real Monster Island.
Won't that just make it worse? Showing them the monsters and letting them broadcast the truth to hundreds of thousands of listeners.
Better than watching them slowly uncover it and leak the information themselves. This way, we control it. We can control what they see. Make it all seem so outlandish and unbelievable that none of their listeners take them seriously. We'll make a mockery of them and their whole show, destroy their credibility.
I'll get someone to pick them up right away. What was this show called?
Podzilla.
Welcome back to Podzilla Season 3. I'm Jasha.
And I'm Micah Drake.
And this is the show where we watch through every single Godzilla and Godzilla adjacent movie, TV show, piece of media, and talk about it, discuss it.
Yeah, and let's address this now. You guys are not going to believe this.
No.
We are sitting currently in an outpost on, get this, Monster Island.
The Monster Island. There's Mothra freaking flying past right now.
I'm looking over with my binoculars. I see some Meganulon burrowing down there.
Meguma off. Do you see Meguma over there on the ice caps?
I never thought I'd see such a beautiful sight. You've written fan fiction about this moment.
This is honestly crazy, guys. We've been doing this show for I think this is our 3rd year now. And we, this whole time, have thought it's just been made up stories, made up by Toho, made up by Legendary, made up by filmmakers and writers. But turns out these are all based on some sort of truth. Godzilla's freaking real.
He looks better than I ever imagined. His thighs are so much bigger than I ever would have thought.
Yeah. I mean, I regret that this is an audio-only experience, because if you guys could see his thighs right now, you'll be changed.
You'd come to Monster Island as well.
Yeah, G-Force is real. Can we just talk about G-Force reaching out to us?
G-Force, thank you so much for bringing us onto this island, for giving us this awesome opportunity.
And recruiting us.
Yeah. So I've recently quit my job as a nurse for this awesome opportunity here. I am now a kaiju nurse working with the kaiju doctors. I don't pilot Medical Jet Jaguar, but I'm there refilling the syringes when they need.
Yeah, and I don't have my job anymore as a digital content specialist, but I'm still kind of doing this thing here. We're recording a podcast. We're documenting the monster's behavior. We're reporting back to G-Force. There's been certain people that have been saying that we're not truly part of G-Force. They've been calling us P-Force, Which I guess makes sense because we have a podcast called Podzilla.
We do have a bit of a reputation there.
We do have a bit of a
We have our P
reputation.
fans.
Yeah.
But I like to. We are part of G-Force still.
We're part of G-Force.
We have official titles. We are the Kaiju Custodians.
Yeah. Kaiju Custodians of G-Force. Look at us. Look how far we've come.
Who would have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it?
Thought. But, I mean, we're skirting around the fact. You guys probably saw if you clicked onto this episode, we have brand new podcast art. We've got a brand new look, courtesy of Cassie Celine.
Yes.
Killing it as always. And if you take a little closer look at Godzilla there, he's looking a little bit like his Millennium self from Godzilla vs. Megaguirus specifically. His classic green and purple look, which I really love. So thank you, Cassie. You're amazing. Go check out Cassie Celine if you guys haven't already at A Kid Night on socials. We'll link to her in the show notes. And we also just wanted to say a big shout out and a big thank you to Degora9898, who has done our episode thumbnails, done monster artwork for us for over a year now. And he's just been so cool to work with. He's made such great, engaging artwork. And yeah, just a huge thank you to Degora. Go find Degora, link in the show notes as well. You can even commission him, get him to do some art for yourself. He's just a really cool guy. Really talented artist.
Very talented. Yeah, such a pleasure to work with you, Degora. One of the big things that we've decided to do for season 3 is change from a bi-weekly podcast to a weekly podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about this for a while, and we're very, very excited. It means that we get more Godzilla, you get more Godzilla,
Mhm.
everyone gets more Godzilla.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win scenario. Over the season, we're going to be covering the Millennium Era, the 6 movies there, the Reiwa Era, which is all the Japanese movies up until this point,
Yeah, it's still ongoing.
It's still
with
ongoing.
-1 coming out soon.
and also the Monsterverse. We'll be getting all the way through to the recent Godzilla vs. Kong and Monarch eventually, and we're planning to be up to date by the time that Godzilla X Kong releases in April.
Yeah, this is the last dash to the finish line of Godzilla movies by release date for us. We're hoping to be completely caught up with everything come April in the new year. We're all going to be seeing Godzilla X Kong, us and you, and then you guys will be able to listen to an episode on it pretty much straight away.
Yeah, and because that finish line is in April, that's what, half a season of content?
Yeah.
We've got a good bit of stuff planned for after that as well. We're going to be diving into territories more adjacent to Godzilla than ever before. More franchises that a lot of you have been asking for. It's going to be so fun.
People have been calling out for these movies, for these kaiju to be covered.
Yeah.
And we're going to find a way to make it happen come next year.
We've been listening.
We have been listening. I'm excited. And I will just do a plug as well for our Discord community. If you haven't joined Podzilla's Monster Island on Discord, you guys are missing out. We have some really cool conversations on there. We're going to have up-to-date discussions on each Podzilla episode and every movie that we cover. We're even going to start doing watch parties, weekly watch parties in there, which is going to be super fun. We're going to try to do some game nights as well. Maybe the occasional book club. I know as we get into the Monsterverse movies, there are like Monsterverse official tie-in novels.
Yeah, prequel novels and prequel comics.
So we're gonna try and read along, and would love to get a bit of a book club going, get you guys reading along too, hear your thoughts. But yeah, bottom line, the Discord is awesome. Would love to have you involved and join the community a bit more. So jump in, link in the show notes.
Yeah, so along with that part of our community, we also have our Patreon, Infant Island, which we have been doing quite regular monthly episodes exclusive to Patreon across this past season. Big news, so we're planning on stopping those exclusive monthly episodes. We're still going to be doing the occasional exclusive episode there, but it's going to be a lot less regular. But to make up for that, we're going to keep doing what we've already been doing for a little while and continue producing extended, uncut episodes, now weekly episodes, right on the Patreon there for you.
Yeah, so you get early access to all the episodes we're releasing to the main feed. You get up to like half an hour extra discussion and conversation, exclusive stuff, secret stuff we're talking about that the normal Podzilla listeners, the normal P fans won't get access to.
Yeah, but I don't even know if we're legally allowed to share it from G-Force, but we're going to give it to you anyway.
Can we share some G-Force secrets in the Yard and Card episodes?
Jump on the Patreon. It's only $5 New Zealand dollars a month.
Way less if you live in America or the UK. I think it's $2, $3
Yeah.
due to conversion rate over there.
Well worth it for,
Yeah.
2 hours of bonus content a month?
Hey, yeah, and the additional bonus app.
And the additional bonus app. Yeah, and we'll be planning on maybe talking about some of the books and games that we play, and maybe even making a few videos. We'll see. We'll see.
Videos? Freaking kaiju musicals?
Rat song?
No, that's so season 2.
Just kidding.
That's
Just
so
kidding.
season 2. Just kidding. Yeah, and I will say as well, I mean, everyone knows Godzilla -1 drops very soon, and we're actually going to be doing an episode on that as soon as it releases. We're going to the New Zealand premiere for it, which is going to be pretty cool, and we're going to release an episode straight away on -1. So that'll break up our covering by order of release date a little bit, but we're going to get back on track after that.
Yep, it makes sense because it seems like it's a solo movie at this point.
Yeah.
Entirely standalone. So it's not going to feel too out of place.
No, and we're not going to cover Monarch straight away. Monarch Legacy of the Monsters, the Apple TV show. We will get to that early next year as we get closer to finishing up the Monsterverse stuff. We're also not going to cover Godzilla straight away, the kids' puppeted YouTube series, most of which isn't fully available in English yet. We're looking forward to Godzilla. Don't get us wrong. We have been looking forward to Godzilla since day one. It's got a lot of our Godzilla connections that we've connected movies by very strenuously. So we're excited to get there, but we are planning something special for Godzilla, so we'll get to that a little bit later on.
For the immediate future, though, next week we're coming back with our official first episode of Podzilla Season 3. We're going to be covering Godzilla 2000 Millennium. This
Yeah.
was made in 1999, funnily enough.
Godzilla 2000 Millennium brackets 1999 is what our episode is going to be titled.
Yeah. But we're both looking forward to it. And please, if you haven't watched the movie recently, watch it again. Be up to date with the discussion for us. And feel free to send us some thoughts of what you think of the movie.
Yeah, I think it was in theaters overseas for G-Day recently.
Very recently.
Yeah, so if you had any experiences watching that on the big screen, write into the show. Would love to hear from you. podzillapod@gmail.com.
And like always, tag us on Letterboxd as well.
Yeah, any review, just chuck Podzilla in your tags and we'll see that. We'll react to it. We might read it out. What else is there to talk about? We've got some guests locked in. We won't share too much about our guests at this point, but we got some returning guests. We got some new people that we can't wait to have on the show and discuss Godzilla with. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be awesome. That's mostly everything from us, but for those of you who have been long-time listeners of the show, and even if you've just recently started listening to us and you love what we're doing here, please, please, please share this podcast around to some of your mates. Give us a rating on whatever platform you're listening to, and maybe even chuck a review up on there as well. It helps out the podcast more than you know, and we're always real deeply appreciated whenever we see one of them.
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, just telling your mate about it, telling your family, being like, hey, Dad, you know those Godzilla movies you showed me when I was a kid? These two kids, they're talking about them.
Show these episodes to your dad. Show these episodes to your dad's dad.
And yeah, we really appreciate you guys sharing the show around. And to be honest, we just really, really appreciate the support that you've given us from the beginning. We've grown such a great community. We've made some awesome friendships. And yeah, Podzilla's become really important to us.
Yeah.
It's become a highlight of our lives, and we've got you all to thank for it. So thank you.
We're both excited for Season 3. I hope you're all super excited for Season 3.
Wait, sorry. What is going on over there? Do you see that?
Oh, shoot, guys, we're going to have to cut the episode there.
All the monsters are attacking right now, guys.
All the monsters are destroying all the other monsters.
Oh my goodness, there's like a singular point right there. Do you see that point?
All the monsters are converging on one
the
another.
singular point. Man, there's going to be a legacy of these monsters once they're done with this fight.
They're currently having a battle for the Earth, a battle for Monster Island. We're going to have to call Monarch in.
We're going to have to call... Screw Monarch. We're going to have to get G Commander down here from
Commander
his
himself.
office to sort this out. Actually, Let's not tell them. Let's pack up all this mic gear. Let's get down there with some cameras. Let's record some new monster roars for the show.
Get some good audio, get some good footage.
We can actually go out and see these things in person. Yeah, we're going to pack this stuff up, but we'll see you guys next episode. And yeah, welcome to Podzilla Season 3.
Thanks for listening to Podzilla. Join our Discord server, tag us on Letterboxd, and follow us on our socials at PodzillaPod. The links are all in our show notes. If you're looking to help support the show and fund more adventures on Monster Island, check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/Podzilla to get access to extended cuts of every episode and the occasional bonus ep. Big shout out to Cassie Celine for our seasonal podcast art, and a quick disclaimer that all music and additional audio used in this episode belong entirely to the Toho Company. We'll catch you next week when we cover Godzilla 2000 Millennium.